If you are choosing between a hybrid and a plug-in hybrid, this decision could cost you more than you think. Over a 10-year period, this is not just about fuel consumption. It becomes a long-term financial trajectory shaped by daily habits. One choice compounds quietly over time. Let us look at the real numbers. For most drivers, the difference between a hybrid and a plug-in hybrid is not defined by specifications. It is defined by usage. Over a 10-year period, this decision affects energy cost, charging behavior, maintenance patterns, and resale value. Based on long-term modeling, the outcome depends less on advertised efficiency and more on real-world habits. For someone commuting daily, this adds up faster than most people expect. This is where ownership reality begins to diverge. First, let us look at energy usage. A hybrid uses a small battery to assist a petrol engine, charging itself through regenerative braking. A plug-in hybrid uses a larger battery that enables electric-only driving, typically between 40 and 80 kilometers. Based on long-term data from U.S. Department of Energy and International Energy Agency, hybrids average between 4.5 and 5.5 liters per 100 kilometers. Plug-in hybrids can reduce this to between 2.0 and 4.0 liters per 100 kilometers, but only under one condition. That condition is consistent charging. We will come back to that. Second, charging behavior changes everything. When a plug-in hybrid is charged consistently, most short trips are completed using electricity. However, when charging is inconsistent, the vehicle relies more on petrol while carrying additional battery weight. Real-world testing from Idaho National Laboratory shows that many plug-in hybrid drivers do not charge as often as expected. This results in fuel consumption that is significantly higher than official test values. In some cases, real-world usage can approach or exceed that of a standard hybrid. This is where expected efficiency begins to separate from actual performance. Now here is the part most people miss. A plug-in hybrid combines two complete systems, a petrol drivetrain and a larger battery system. This increases system complexity. A hybrid, while still advanced, operates with fewer integrated components. According to research from National Renewable Energy Laboratory, increased system complexity does not immediately reduce reliability, but it introduces more variables over time. Over a 10-year period, this affects maintenance predictability rather than immediate failure. If you are a daily commuter driving short distances and you charge every night, a plug-in hybrid operates primarily on electricity. This is where it delivers its maximum efficiency. Based on modeling data, most daily trips fall within electric range. If you do not have access to home charging, the plug-in hybrid loses its advantage and behaves more like a heavier hybrid. For family drivers, the outcome depends on consistency. Occasional charging does not produce long-term savings. For long-distance drivers, both systems rely more on petrol and efficiency differences narrow. Real-world data from European Environment Agency shows that actual usage patterns often fall short of expected electric driving percentages. This is the point where behavior becomes more important than capability. And now let us talk about cost. Based on long-term ownership data from Consumer Reports and AAA, a hybrid typically incurs between $12,000 and $15,000 in fuel cost over 10 years. A plug-in hybrid, when charged consistently, reduces this to approximately $7,000 to $10,000. That creates a potential difference of $4,000 to $5,000. However, plug-in hybrids often cost more upfront. We will come back to that number. Battery reality check. Plug-in hybrids cycle their batteries more frequently due to regular electric driving. According to National Renewable Energy Laboratory, increased cycling contributes to gradual degradation over time, influenced by heat and usage patterns. Cost translation. If charging is consistent, the plug-in hybrid reaches cost parity within 6 to 8 years. If not, the additional purchase cost combined with reduced efficiency can result in a net loss of $3,000 to $6,000 over 10 years. So is it worth it? Financially, a plug-in hybrid makes sense if you charge regularly and drive short daily distances. A hybrid makes more sense if you do not have reliable access to charging or if your driving involves longer distances. This decision is not defined by technology. It is defined by behavior, backed by data, not marketing. But this is not the biggest long-term factor. Charging speed and battery temperature influence lifespan even more. Over time, heat accelerates chemical aging, and charging patterns directly affect this process. In the next analysis, we examine how charging speed and temperature management impact battery life and ownership cost over 10 years. So now the question becomes practical. Would your daily routine support charging every night, or would you rely on petrol most of the time? Let me know in the comments. If you want real-world EV ownership explained through data, subscribe to Drive Real EVs. Everything here is backed by data, not marketing.